Okie dokie, Dave's Tag, January 4th, 2020. Have you ever had a pet besides a dog or a cat? I've had a hamster, a couple of hamsters at one time, and turns out they were male and female, and yeah, there was hamsters all over the place. Yeah. And we had a bird one time. What was it? It was a budgie bird, I do believe. Budgie. Yep. From 1 to 10, how well do you work with others? Let's say an 8. I work fairly well with others, and actually, even though I'm kind of an introvert and all this, I do actually have leadership abilities. So I have actually managed at one time. I was the foreman of a painting crew, for example, and I did manage an office where we did data processing. I was the top dog in there. Of course, they didn't have huge responsibilities attached to those, so, it was kind of easy to lead. Are you friends with any of your exes? No, I'm not, actually. All my exes were a little bit, to be nice, off the bubble, and none of them ended well. None of the relationships ended well. So it's just not good. Apple or PC? PC all the way. Apple is overpriced and underpowered. They actually used to have the iMac. What is it? The iMac Pro or whatever, the top end one, anyways. It used to be actually able to trick it out really quite powerfully, but you can't anymore. They're really underpowered now, and being that they express themselves as being for creative purposes, they're not very good at the creative purposes, because rendering 3D graphics and stuff is kind of laborious on an Apple as opposed to a PC. So and the price makes it exclusive, and the lack of software makes it not as functional. So, but people claim they work so fabulously, though. I don't know. I've had people only Apple actually only live 3 years or something like that. So I've only had one computer that was a clunker, and that was my last one, which was an HP. I should have known better than to buy an HP, but I didn't, evidently. Do you collect anything? I collect Pusheen the cat. They're all over the place. Pusheen the cat is on every flat surface in my apartment. That's Pusheen the corn, and Pip the brother, the little brother. What major historical event took place the year you were born? I have no idea. I would have to Google that, and obviously I didn't do that in advance. So, yeah, I don't know what happened in 1969 that was an historical event. I have no idea. So, sorry. What era would you choose to live in if you could? Now. 100 years from now, I think technology will be really cool, but we'll also have a huge divide between the rich and the poor, and there will be probably wars over resources, and we will be coming to the end of humanity's ability to live on this planet. So the future would not be good. And in the past, we didn't have all the stuff that I need to keep myself going, like the medications that I need. I would be long dead if I lived in the 50s, for example. So I'm going to choose now, because now's the best option. What place would you first... What place would you first travel to if you could teleport? Um, I'm pretty sure I would go to Tokyo, just because I would like to see Tokyo. Uh, I know it's kind of polluted, and I know it's kind of overcrowded, and I don't really like crowds, but I would love to see Tokyo. Yeah. What do you think I would get up to no good if I could teleport to? I think because if I could teleport things, think about that. The temptation. Uh, well, I want this. I'll just disguise myself and teleport in, grab it, and teleport out. You know. Think of the temptation. What do you think about artificial intelligence? It exists. It's a reality. Artificial intelligence actually does exist. We have here on YouTube, they use an AI to monitor things and whatnot. It's actually able to learn, so it modifies itself to suit trends and to suit data input that it receives. So, you know, the algorithms are actually learning algorithms. So they're not just set things, and they're not fuzzy logic either. They're a little deeper than the old fuzzy logic type thing, which was just an educated guess. These are actually quite intelligent, and they can sink into your your likes quite easily. What's your opinion on fate? I don't think it exists. I don't think we have fate. That being said, given the opportunity to do things over again, I think we would do everything exactly the same. Uh, Unless we had future knowledge. If we just restarted without future knowledge, I think we would do everything exactly the same. So, there's that. We are creatures that would do basically make the same choices over and over again. But fate, I don't think it exists. I don't think we have a destiny. I don't think there's a grand plan. I think we just do what we feel like doing at the time, or what our brain reacts to things, and we do things. I think it's either instinctual or rationalized on some level. So, no fate.